everybody, this is Aura from Eat Good Feel Good Freedom from Binge Eating. Our expert coaches are going to take you through a journey of client success stories, sample coaching sessions, and we are going to give you the best tips and tricks on how to stop binge eating and lead you on a path towards your best health, weight loss success, joy, and happiness. We are so delighted that you're here listening to our podcast right now in this moment. So without further ado, let's go! We're just waiting for a couple people.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Cynthia, I'm going to see if they need some help, okay? 1 second.
Okay. No problem.
We are on when you are ready. I had a dream about you last night.
Oh, yeah?
About you helping with Eat Good Feel Good.
Oh.
You were loving it. You were so good.
Oh, yeah.
And I think maybe it's because you sent me that thing about us being friends for life.
Yeah. Wasn't that funny how that came up? I was like, oh, I have to show her that.
So cool, of course. Look at my kitty.
Aw. Do you just have one kitty and one dog?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
enough. My cat is.
I know.
My cat is. 1 second. My cat doesn't like other animals.
Oh.
And she finds ways to get rid of them. Yeah, it's funny, but not really.
No.
Yeah, she got rid of a couple other cats.
Oh, geez.
I know. But it's because when I got her, she was a kitten, and I adopted 2 cats at the same time, and the other cat was an adult cat.
Oh.
She wanted one, but then I got her from the SPCA, and I really fell for this good-looking, Garfield-looking cat. But
Uh-huh.
it had been abandoned by its owner, who was a senior, and it was old, and it didn't want to be abandoned, and it was really angry, and it wasn't very nice to Misty. We have to give her back. So that's why she doesn't like other animals.
Oh, yeah, because she was treated badly, yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually the theme of what I wanted to talk about today.
Yeah.
Was bullying and standing up and being seen and heard, and actually, I mean, which is different from posting on Facebook. What I mean by that is being seen, being heard is actually seeing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Is actually recognizing your own value.
Yeah.
Your own value. But before we get into that.
I'm crap. You know, so when I'm in a crabby mood, I just don't want to deal with anybody because
that's normal. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're 6:05, so let's just start.
Okay.
Here we are. Yeah. And congratulations on your weight loss. That is exciting. Hey?
I know.
73 pounds.
I know, that is so hard to believe. It's getting closer and closer to 100, and that's just like a lot of weight.
I know. You're gonna be in like a month. In 6 weeks, you'll be at 100 pounds down.
Yeah, it's probably been at least 10 years since I've been at this weight. I mean, it's been a long
I'm so excited. And honestly, I know I asked you before, but did you imagine when we started coaching that you would actually be at this goal?
Definitely not.
You just took it day by day.
Yeah, and in the beginning I wanted to quit because it seemed to be going so slow, But
Yeah.
I had to trust that I could do it, because I just
That
was.
you're worth it.
I think once I did the water thing, it really is when things kind of took off and helped. When I started doing more water and less like Crystal Light.
And you notice how much resistance you had, because I
I,
remember when I first suggested the water for you, you started fighting with me.
because I didn't believe that it made you want more sugar, but it really did. It really does make a difference. So,
Well, sugar, fat, and salt are very addictive. So the more sugar, fat, and salt you have, the more sugar, fat, and salt you want.
oh, salt
So
is that way too. I'm
yeah.
not a big salts person. I mean,
Hmm.
I guess if it already has salt in it, I do that, but I never like salt my things,
Yeah.
extra. So I didn't know that was like that.
Yeah. And so now you're drinking about 6 cups of water a day.
Yeah, actually, did you see one day I came 2 ounces away from 8
Amazing.
because
And
of
that's a big shift because it
liquid.
started at 3. Now you're at
Yeah,
6. But can I tell you something? If you got yourself up to 10 or 12, your weight loss, you would lose an extra 2 pounds a week. Two
that
to
would be
three, two
nice,
to
but
four.
I'm barely getting in 8. I just can't imagine my stomach being able to handle all that. I guess you have to do it little at a time
Yeah.
than
If
something
you
because
if you if you plan 1 glass per hour from the time you wake up, it's like a game. Oh, it's 7 o'clock, water. It's 8 o'clock, water. Nine
yeah,
o'clock, water. It takes focus. It does
yeah.
take focus at first, but then once you get into it, look how cute this is. Um,
Aw.
once you get into it, then it becomes easier. And then once you see the results, then it's like even more easy. Then
Right.
it's like really easy. So let's imagine you're at your 100-pound loss. Just close your eyes and tell me, how do you feel right now?
Um, when I'm there, how do I feel?
Yeah.
I mean, I would probably feel happy and proud of myself.
Yeah. And okay. And let's go a little further. Imagine we're on a road. So close
Mhm.
your eyes, and I want you to walk on that road. And you're at 100 pounds. You're looking up, you can see minus 100 pounds. And you keep walking, and then you're walking a little bit more. And you see minus 125. You're walking, and you see minus 150. And you're walking, and you see minus 170. And you're walking, and you see minus 200. Ooh, how does that feel in your body?
Doesn't feel real yet. I
But
mean,
remember, it didn't
once
feel real when we started coaching.
I know, I don't know. I'm not sure why I have a hard time seeing that.
I see it.
Yeah. Well, I see it a little bit more now that I'm getting closer,
It's
but
almost hard to believe, but it's a fantasy.
yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna be putting this on the wall. It says, "Love well, laugh often, live
Oh,
well."
that's neat.
Yeah. So when we have our videos, we'll have that in the background.
Oh,
A little
cool.
a little reminder to love, laugh, and live.
Oh, good. Yeah, I like.
So yeah. So so you're walking along this road, and I want you to place your hand on your heart, hand on the belly, and really breathe. Take a breath right now. And tell me how minus 200 pounds feels.
Definitely lighter. I mean, it doesn't seem to weigh
Does
me
it
down and make me as tired.
does it feel like a huge accomplishment?
Yeah, I mean, I can see myself smiling, like proud of myself.
Like wow, right?
Right.
So let's go even deeper into that. Proud of yourself. What moments do you have in a day-to-day basis where you get to feel proud of yourself?
Mm, not very many right now. I don't
How about
really.
the fact that you're drinking water or the
Yeah,
fact that you're staying within your
that's true.
calories? Does that
Yeah,
make you feel proud?
yeah,
Because
it
you know
does.
what? Feeling proud is a choice. And the more proud you feel, the more you'll create more experiences that make you feel more proud.
Right.
The more of what we feel is the more of what we attract, is the more of what we are, is the more of what we create, is the more. But we have to choose that experience. We have to choose those emotions.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not used to those at all because when things have gotten hard, a lot of times I just give up. So it is kind of
Like
unusual that
99.9% of people.
yeah. So it's
But
unusual that I've gone this far and still with it.
it's because you're getting coaching. It's
True.
just like
That's
it's just like athletes. You know, they
yeah,
wouldn't be professional athletes if they didn't have coaches.
right. Because yeah, they would have to do it themselves and a lot of them probably would give up. Yeah.
It's human nature.
Hmm.
It's human nature. I mean, definitely we all have to have that internal will and that desire, but that stamina, that sticking with it, that staying the course is through coaching and through your own efforts and your self-love. And as you go through the journey, you build more self-love. But I want to give an example to the cat who clearly loves herself regardless. And she doesn't and she doesn't put any conditions on
Right.
whether on herself. Her self-love is just there. It's just an innate
Yeah.
part of her being. It's just her spiritual self. It's just her she just knows that she's the best and she's loved
And she
because
was
she's
and you
alive. And
and
as
like you
humans, yeah. And like
she
as
was even bullied before and she still loves
exactly.
herself.
Exactly. And as humans, we put all these conditions on ourselves to be good enough or expectations, or we're not good enough because we're this, that, and that, or we didn't do this, or we did that, and we so hard on ourselves that we keep ourselves in this box of shame.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the box of shame that keeps you stuck in the same behaviors that don't serve you.
Yeah.
So
So we
it's
need
just
to be more like cats.
cats. Just step out of the box and just love yourself. Just love yourself. Just do it, just like
Yeah.
that. Right?
Yeah.
So that's something to think about. I want to talk about right now your resistance to writing your positive story.
Oh, because I always find other things to do. I don't know. I don't like to concentrate on some of these things. I don't know. Ugh.
Are you attached to your victim story?
No, no, it's not that. It's not that I don't like, I don't, it, I mean, I don't even think I've ever read it after writing it, because it's not something I like to think about either. I'm not sure why I keep putting it off.
So you're understanding that I'm asking you to write a story about all the good things that happened in your life. And so you're writing the story from born to now, and it's like you're writing a love story about your life, and you're just writing about all the good things that happened to you.
Yeah. Yeah. And I just keep putting it off. I know. It'd be a good thing for me to do. It really would to focus on that rather than focusing
And to
on,
open your mind to things that you don't typically think about. It's not just
okay.
you. Our minds are trained, our minds automatically go to the negative because we are trying to protect ourselves from potential dangers that will happen in the future. It's called negativity bias. But what we want to do in positive psychology, we want to shift to it's definitely, we're not saying we don't want to focus on things that happened that hurt us. We definitely need to process that out, feel it to heal it. But there's
Mhm.
also another side to life, and that's the joy, the lightness, the happiness. That if we can get our minds to focus on that part, we'll feel a lot better in
All
the day to
right.
day and in the long run.
Well, tomorrow I don't have anything planned, so I will
Start
put
writing.
10 I'll put 10 minutes into it tomorrow. And who
Oh,
knows, maybe once I start, I'll want to do more, but
all right.
I will say I'll take 10 minutes and start it at least.
Okay.
So,
So your homework is a glass of water every hour and your story. But the water only goes until 6 o'clock.
at night.
Yeah.
Oh, because otherwise you're up all night
Yeah.
peeing.
Yeah, or 5. So
Yeah.
you go through 7.
Yeah, I noticed, when
You could even go 7 to 3.
okay.
That would
All
work.
right.
7 to
Well,
3.
first of all, I don't get up at 7 in the morning. You
Okay, so
might?
8, 8.
I get up at 9:30.
All right. 9:30 then. So
All right.
9, how about the 9 to 10 hour? 9 to
Okay.
4.
Okay. That
So
sounds good.
see how many you can drink between 9 and 4.
All right. Let me write that down.
Hmm. That's too bad. We didn't have a hope. Your heart is a little bit more open and that you're ready to embark on your journey of healing from freedom from binge eating. If you'd like support, help, and coaching from one of our expert coaches, please go to eatgoodfeelgood.ca and sign up for one of our amazing coaching programs to help you personally on your journey, grow, transform, and become the best version of you. Live your happiest life. Love you guys.